Here representing New Mexico Highlands University, head coach Jeff Mills, linebacker Don Carter, and wide receiver Kirt Terry-Springs. Coach Mills, if you could start us off with an opening comment.
First of all, I'm very excited to be here this morning and excited to be part of the RMAC and blessed to be with these young men. And I'm in coaching because of these guys. And I'm very excited. There's a excitement in Las Vegas, the original Las Vegas, at New Mexico Highlands University, both in our community, on campus, and with our staff and with our team. We've got a core group of guys that are here that I have so much respect for on our team, that have had a journey. And I've had a journey in coaching. These guys next to me and the seniors that they're surrounded by have had a journey of where they are, and I have so much respect for the work they've put in and excited about them graduating. We have a philosophy, first of all, starting off the field, of having success in the classroom, success in the community, and then success on the field. And I'm just blessed to be here this morning and thankful for the opportunity, as I know these guys are.
Morning, Coach. Craig Moran from Hero Sports. Let me just, first of all, what do you talk about what you believe is going to be your biggest on-field strength and one area, and also one area of concern that needs to be addressed? And after that, I'll follow up questions for the players. But Coach, whenever you're ready.
Well, I think on-field strength, we've got a great core of seniors that I'm excited about. And from Don here and Kirt, they're mixed throughout the team, from the secondary to linebacker to the defensive front. Men that are not here, Pone Faliafa, we got Yusef Mohammed, we've got on the offensive side up front, J.B. Wilder. We've got, I think, a really strong group of receivers. We've got some running backs that I'm excited to see what they're all about. The question mark is the question mark if people ask me, where are you? And I said, we're just starting off. This fall camp coming up here 3 weeks, which is new for me, having 3 weeks to get ready for the first game, is how quickly we gel together as a team, because it's going to be a combination of a great group of seniors along with really a new team in many ways. We're going to have approximately 60 new players joining this program, both non-scholarship and scholarship players. So how quickly we gel together in a short amount of time. But I'm excited about the leadership from these seniors. That's one of the strengths I think we have. And that's how quickly we come together as a team in 3 weeks is going to be key.
Kurt, talk about maybe some players Coach didn't mention who you think are going to have either returnees or potential newcomers who you think are going to have an impact on the Highlands this year.
We got a lot coming in. You missed a couple of our running backs, CJ Johnson, Vinny Venegas, and Kadeem Campbell. They play running back. They're pretty explosive guys. And then our receivers, we got a couple new guys coming in. Kyrie, what's his last name? Yeah, Kyrie, Regan Atkins, and CJ Grice. A couple good new explosive receivers coming in to help us out on offense. And on defense, we got a handful of guys. I'm still trying to learn their names. But, yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's always tough when you have some, like Coach said, new guys coming in. Talk about that for a moment from your perspective.
This new guys brings a new personality, helps out the team, livens it up a little bit. I can't wait to see what we got, man. We molded together for fall camp and really get this thing going.
Don, some of the players maybe on defense that Coach might not mention.
We got a lot of players on defense that are going to make some plays. Guys been working hard this summer. One of the best strength coaches in the country, so there's going to be a lot of names that you guys are going to hear. It's not just going to be one or two. It's going to be a whole bunch, so just be ready to hear that.
Kirt, you had over 700 yards receiving, I think 6-7 touchdowns. A lot of teams, that's the leading receiver last year, not even close with the numbers Tyler Slavin put up, among the best in the 105-year history of the RMAC. Do you see yourself sliding into Tyler's role this year in the offense?
I just don't know. Honestly, I'm striving for that. Man, it was unbelievable watching him last season, what he did and the plays he made, and I'm just excited to. I took notes. He took me under his wing. He showed me some things, and I'm just excited, man, to see what happens. I don't know, but I'm looking, optimistic,
And Tyler Slavin's with the St. Louis Rams right now. Another guy, Jared Coster, had a huge year last year, like 160, 170 tackles, top 10 in RMAC history. Don, now you're the guy, right, at linebacker?
Right.
How do you see, I don't know if you replace Jared Coster, but do you see taking on a role similar to his in the defense?
I'm just trying to be the best athlete that I can be. I worked hard this summer, put in a lot of work in the off season. So, Jared Coster is an excellent athlete, but I'm just trying to be the best player that I can be.
And Jared's in camp with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Coach Mills, you come to us from Indiana State. Previously had been the defensive coordinator at New Mexico, where I think you matched up against Coach Rosenbaugh's offensive coordinator at UNLV, so you guys might be a little familiar with each other. But being a defensive guy, Highlands set all kinds of offensive records last year. Are we going to see a different style New Mexico Highlands this year?
Yeah, I think for us, first of all, the starting point for us in the whole program is our guys understanding what it takes to compete. That's what we're focused on in fall camp. It's every man here up on the dais and also in our program have learned that it's an opportunity to have. Number one responsibility is to compete. So the number one thing we're going to critique as a coaching staff in fall camp is effort and just playing with great energy. Coaching with great energy, playing with great energy. But my background, I actually was a former college player as an offensive player, and I've been around some great offensive coaches in my career that I've worked under, Steve Sarkisian most notably. So there are some things that we were going to do offensively, and I've been blessed with the guys who have come in on our staff, most notably Joe Beaver, our offensive coordinator, and I want to be multiple. And as a defensive coach, you look at the things that cause you troubles. Say, okay, if this is what caused you trouble on defense, we need to be doing this on offense. Being multiple, but also being balanced. We're going to throw the ball, but I want to be able to have a physical presence up front, be able to run the football, and run the ball in critical situations. I think that's the mark of any championship-type program. That's what we're going to build to. And then on the defensive side, it's the same thing. Being multiple, being diverse, being able to present different problems, hopefully, in the future for teams to attack, have to try to attack, and we're going to attack them in different ways. So being aggressive, I think, is very important. But at the same time, the number one thing for us on offense is taking care of the football. It always will be. It's all about the ball. That's what we're going to do.
You're one of 3 new head coaches in the league this year. All 3 came from Division I, which is somewhat new to the RMAC. We saw Coach Smith come in a couple years ago from Division I. Coach Riston came in from Division I. Seems to be more of a pattern, but what attracted you to the RMAC in New Mexico Highlands?
Well, the first thing that attracted me is being back in the state of New Mexico. My wife Carmen and I, we just love New Mexico, so this opportunity came across very late and started in March, and feel blessed this opportunity came to be able to have a chance to be really almost like a new program, starting up with veteran guys, but also a chance to put a blueprint that I've learned from a lot of different people, and most notably when I first started off, Don James at the University of Washington, and so many men along the way that I've been blessed to work under. I've looked for an opportunity, hopefully, to get a head coaching job where I can implement some of these philosophies. And the number one thing is trying to make an impact on these guys' lives. We're in it for coaching, I think, to influence lives. That's how my dad was. That's how my brother Jay was. And what can we do to help these young men, whether they're with us for a couple years, whether they're with us for 4 years, trying to make a difference in their lives. I think that's what a coach is. So that's what attracted me, has always attracted me about being in a position of leadership, surrounding myself with like-minded men that have the same ideals and going for it. And it's all about competition. We're fired up to get high, let it fly this fall, and we'll see where we're at.
Dave Collins with Communications in Shatter, Nebraska.
Yeah, Dave.
Curious how much as you come into this new head coaching role, you talked to, reached out to your brother Jay, who has that experience with Charleston Southern as a coach, and how much he's helped you out getting into this role.
Yeah, he's just been a valuable asset for me. And first of all, we're just great friends and have been great friends our whole life, and just grew up together, whether he was beating on me when I was a little kid underneath him and playing football with him, and just coming up underneath his guidance as a young coach. He's helped me so much in my career. And he stepped out of coaching. He's in ministry now and lives in California, but he's been a great advisor that I can call. Hey, what did you do here? And he will be in the future. So, I again, like I said earlier, I've been blessed with so many people I've been around, men that I've, different lineage of coaches. John L. Smith, I've coached at the University of Idaho 2 different times, and so many coaches that were underneath his guidance, the things that I'm sure have come through his lineage of coaching. And so many things I've been blessed with, but no question, from my father Jay to my brother Jay, they've had a huge impact, and I'm excited to, call him and say, hey, how did you do this? How did you handle this? And I know he's going to be following.
Great. Thank you, guys.